So I felt like doing a little designing today. So I'm starting in my Creative Fabrica account. I have the Creative Fabrica All Access, and I am going to start I'm going to go to images here and we'll do graphics and we'll see what comes up here on these because a lot of times they'll have some new images come up that we can look at here, or we can go back and we can search anything that we want to search. This is really cute, this whimsical spring clip art. I think I'll start with this one. I really like the look of that. So I'm going to hit download here. Get this out of here so we can see. And I am going to, as soon as this is done downloading, I'm going to extract these files. And so you go to extract all and save it. So now we can bring them in to our design. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open my Canva account and we are going to create a new design here. And I like to use inches. So let's go here to custom size. My mouse is not working real well. Go into custom size here. And I'm going to go to inches. You can use whatever you want for your units here. That's what makes it really nice. And I typically like to do an 8-inch by 8-inch. It's just a nice size. And so I'm going to create a new design. And now I'm going to go to upload and I'm going to start uploading a few of the pictures. Oops, that's not the one. Go to my downloads here. Whimsical spring clip art. And I'm going to make these bigger so we can see what we have here. Oh, those are really, really cute. Oh, I love this. Let's see. And let's get the gnome and the bunny and the puppy. I'm only going to bring a few in, but this is an adorable spring clip art bundle. Oh my goodness, I could bring all of these in. They're so cute. But we'll just start here. I'll add these and because it's going to take a while for them to get uploaded. So now while these are uploading, I think I will bring in the little gnome guy here first. And I'm going to stretch him down, bring him right in here. And I'm going to bring in this rainbow because I think that is super cute. So I'm going to stretch that out all the way. And I'm going to send it to the back because I want to get my gnome right in here and bring him in, make him a little smaller and stick him right in that doorway. Oh, this is such a cute bundle. I have no clue what else I'm going to do here. But now let's add another page and we can go back to our images here. And I love this little bunny. So we'll bring her in and scoot her right down in here. And this bird is super cute. So I'm going to add him, but I'm actually going to flip him because I want him to be facing her like that and possibly set him on the flowers maybe, or I don't know yet. Maybe I'll just set him on the ground here for now. And let's see what else. Maybe I will upload some more. Let me look here. There was maybe there's something that I can use with that little bird. Yeah, this is cute. I'll bring this in. So now bring him in, my bird back up. Bring this little mushroom in, shrink it down to sit beside her here. Now I'm going to set my little bird right on that mushrooms and I'm going to position him to the back so that he's behind, his little feet are behind the mushroom. So let's see if I can get this a little bit bigger here so you can see it. All right, so he's right down on the mushroom. And now I am going to I want to get a part of this grass. So let's bring the puppy in. And I'm going to use the background, not the background remover. I'm going to edit this. And I do, like I said, I have the Canva Pro. And so I'm going to go to the Magic Eraser and I'm going to take out some of this puppy here. I just want the grass. and the flowers that are around his feet. So I'm going to start getting rid of the puppy here. Oh, I'm having a hard time with my mouse. I think I have to recharge it. It's getting a little weak. So let's give me a second here and I'll get this all erased in here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna leave the butterfly or not. I think I'll take the butterfly out for now as well. Get this out, butterfly out, and I just want to pull these grasses in. All right, so now let's erase this. So I'm just gonna hit erase and let the magic eraser do its job. And then get a little bit more here out, a few more spots in there. And I'm gonna hit erase again. And as soon as that's done, we'll add it to our picture. And yeah, there we go. So now let's make this smaller and put it right in here so that we have some more florals down by her feet and by the mushroom and this over. And then I'm going to Control C, Control V because I want a second one. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to flip this one. There we go, flip. And so now we have some good flowers here. I'm going to bring this up and I'm actually going to send this to the back, position to back. And again, I'm going to position this one to the back. And now our flowers are behind. So now I'll scroll, get in here so that you can actually see how that put it behind everything. And I like that. I'm going to move it over. What I'm trying to do is kind of extend the grassy area here so that it's going all the way over to the mushroom. So let's move this one a little bit down. Oh, right there seems to be pretty good. All right, so now let's see what we can do with some colors here. See if we can do anything with our colors. So let's go the little bird. We have this color here. So let's see if we can change that. You can see here that it brings in photo colors. Very cute. So let's see. The bird is these colors. So let's see if we can put in, watch the bird change color now when I do this. Oh, I don't like that one, but you get the idea of how that works. So now let's do it again. Let's try this color. Oh, that's cute. Change the color of it like that, or this color. And it's very similar to the color that it was. So you can brighten it up or darken it the way you want. All right, so now let's go to our little fair bunny here. And you can also change the colors here as well. And you can do anything that you want here. I'm just showing you some ideas for how you can change up some of these colors. I don't like that one. It made her a little too green. So let's try that one there. That was cute. So now let's go up to this one and see what we can do here. I really like this one with him in the middle here of the rainbow. That's very cute. So let's pull him in and let's see what else we got here. Maybe we can bring a bird in here as well. Let's bring a little tiny bird in and I'm going to shrink him down. Oh, I really got to go charge my mouse. Bring him in and pop him over here on this mushroom. Sorry, my mouse is really acting up here. It's almost dead, I think. So now I set the little bird here, maybe over a little bit so you can see him a little bit more. And what else? We could bring in this little bee too. Bring him in, shrink him down here. And bring him over to the other mushroom. And just kind of set him right in there. Let's go and see how our lines look. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's scroll over and look here. So now what I want to do here is I'm going to change that the gnomes hat is really blending in here. So let's see what we can do with that. Um, get it? Let's go back to color here. Oopsie, that is not what I wanted to do. Bring him back. Oh, go forward now. There we go. All right, so now I'm going to click on the gnome and I'm going to go to the color here and see what I can do. See if I can get his hat to blend in more with the rainbow. It's a little, I don't like that. His hat's a little light. And so I thought, nope, I don't like that one's too dark. Now, so let's try to work on the rainbow part. There we go. So let's do this one and change the color. I'm trying to get that cloud in the background a little bit different color so that you can see his hat a little bit better. There, that actually worked out really well. So let's zoom out here so that we can see, zoom in, I should say, out. So yeah, that turned out cute. I love how the colors changed. And so now we can, she's a little too green for my taste. I'm going to go back and fix her up a little bit here. Make her kind of this peachy color. There, that's a little better. I like that. She looks a little more pinky that way. But anyway, you get the idea of how this works. And of course, then we can go up. I'm actually going to make her bigger too here because there's so much space in the back that we can have use of. Move her over, make our little birdie a little bit smaller here. Get in here and shrink him down a little bit. Bring him down in size and bring him over a little bit. Oh, darn, use my fingers. All right, so now let's go and look at some fonts here. And I found this Wildflower Honey Duo. I really like font duos, and I like this honey font as well. These are in Creative Fabrica. Like I said, I have the all access. I'll have a link below for the all access. Okay, so I'm going to do this Wildflower Honey Duo. So we're going to download this. We're just going to go here and download this. Then I am going to install this in Creative Fabrica, and we're going to use this Wildflower Honey Duo. So, whoops, over here. Right here, click on it. All right, so let's see, Wildflower Honey. They're both, okay, so now I'm going to extract these, and we will go into Canva now, and we'll go back to our design. Well, I'm going to hit add a text box because this is the easiest way to show you how to upload a font. So now I put a text box in there. Let me see if I can, my mouse has got enough juice here. I'll move this up. Move this box up here. Now you go here where it says Canva Sans, and you're going to go all the way to the left over here on the bottom where it says upload a font. And now you're going to go to find those fonts wherever you have those. And I am going to use the open type font. So I'm going to do the honey Wildflower Honey signature. So we'll do that one first. And yes, I can do that because I have a Creative Fabrica membership. All right, so now Wild Honey. So now we're going to scroll down and we're going to find, first I'm going to highlight our text box here. And we're going to scroll down to the W here. Oh, let's see. Let this populate. Sorry, this I should have picked one that doesn't start with a W and we wouldn't have had to go all the way to the bottom. So Wildflower Honey right here. And so that'll change our text box to that. So now let's add another text box. And we're going to go again to our upload a font. And we're going to do the open type font of the Wildflower Honey here. And we're going to upload this as well. I like font duos because they just go so well together. So now let's go down to Wildflower again. Oh, let's see. Luckily, I have a touch screen, so I'll do as much as I can with that so that I'm not making you wait so long. Oh, right here, Wildflower Honey Regular. All right, so now let's make this bigger here so that you can see it and see how nicely these two fonts go together. So now let's get this one in here and we'll write something. I don't know what we'll write yet, but how about since Valentine's Day is tomorrow, let's write, will you, and then on this other one, we'll do be mine. All right, so I don't really like the question mark, so we'll just leave that off. Oh, that is so cute. So now I'm going to make this one a little bit bigger and move it over here. Ah, mouse work. There we go. Come on, pick it up, move it. Make sure you have your mouse charged before you go to do a video. I'm very sorry about this. All right, and grab it here on the top. Will you be mine? Cute. Now let's change the colors of the words. So we can go into color here. And again, it's going to bring up these colors from our images, which is so nice because then you can completely match your design here. Oh, if I can get this highlighted. Oh my goodness. This is so annoying that my mouse isn't working. You want the whole thing here. I am so annoyed right now, so I'm sure you are too, and I apologize for that. All right, so now pick the color, and now when you go back, it should be that color. There you go. So now let me get this moved so that you can actually see that color. So let's get this. Do it with my finger. It might be easier. No, it's not. Oh. So anyway, you get the idea of how to change the colors as well. So now let's go pick a color for that one. And let's go with this green. There, isn't that adorable? Will you be mine? So then you just go here to share and then download. And because I have the Canva Pro, I can raise my DPI up. I'm not going to make it that big because it'll take too long for it to download for you. And we're going to have a transparent background and we're going to do both pages here. And now I'll get these downloaded so that you can take a look at them. Let's see here. Almost done downloading. All right. When we go here, whoops, go right here. And it'll just be a few seconds before that's done downloading, and then you can take a look at it. I think I might use this for my Valentine's Day card for my husband because it is so cute. All right, so here it is. So let's go in there and take a look at these designs. That one is so cute. It turned out really good. I like it much better that we can see his hat in the background. And then this is the other one. Will you be mine? Well, I hope this helped you. Leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to try to do next time with Creative Fabrica and Canva. Have a great day. Thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel, see links below, and leave me a comment.